Good day everyone, I am Gian Idrama, a BSED student of Negros Oriental State University, Shaton Campus. For today's lesson, we will learn new topic under Unit 3, Curriculum Design and Organization, which is the approaches in curriculum design. Our objectives: at the end of the lesson, students will be able to identify the different approaches in curriculum design, evaluate the importance of the different approaches in curriculum design, and provide examples of each approach to curriculum designing. First, let us define curriculum design. Curriculum design is a term used to describe the purposeful, deliberate, and systematic organization of curriculum within a class or course. In other words, it is a way for teachers to plan instruction. When teachers design curriculum, they identify what will be done, who will do it, and what schedule to follow. Approaches in curriculum design. First, child or learner-centered approach. Child or learner-centered approach. This approach to curriculum is based on underlying philosophy that child is the center of the educational process. Curriculum is constructed based on the needs, interests, purposes, and ability of the learner. Curriculum is also built upon the learner's knowledge, skills, learning, and potentials. This means that the learners are at the center stage of the educative process. They are the most important factor in the learning environment. The children take command of their own learning. Teachers are there to provide support and facilitate the child's learning, but children determine the direction of their own learning. This approach considers the following principles. First, acknowledge and respect the fundamental rights of the child. This means that you should consider the child's need, their learning capabilities, and their interests. We are not going to expect much from the child that they know everything. We should also consider the readiness of the child. Second, make all activities revolve around the overall development of the learner. This means that we teach lessons according to the interests and abilities of the child, and we are going to give activities that are suited to them. Number 3, consider the uniqueness of every learner in a multicultural classroom, or we call it diversity of learners. Learners are taught to process and understand ideas and information in different ways. Example, choosing power standards from your curriculum after meeting with both students, parents, and community members that voice their unique societal and cultural needs. Second approach, the subject-centered approach. This is anchored on a curriculum design which prescribes separate distinct subjects for every educational level: basic education, higher education, or vocational technical education. In a subject-centered approach, the subject matter becomes the basis around which learning experiences are organized. This approach considers the following principles. First, the primary focus is the subject matter. Second, the emphasis is on bits and pieces of information which may detach from life. Third, the subject matter serves as a means of identifying problems of living. Last, learning means accumulation of content or knowledge. Example, a subject-centered curriculum may focus on math or biology. This type of curriculum design tends to focus on the subject matter rather than the individual. The third approach is problem-centered approach. This approach is based on a design which assumes that in the process of living, children experiences problems. Thus, problem solving enables the learners to become increasingly able to achieve complete or total development as individuals. It focuses on teaching students how to look at a problem and come up with a solution to the problem. This approach is characterized by the following views and beliefs. First, the learners are capable of directing and guiding themselves in solving problems, thus developing every learner to be independent. Second, the learners are prepared to assume civic responsibilities through direct participation in different activities. Last, the curriculum leads the learners in recognition of concerns and problems in seeking solutions. Learners are problem solvers themselves. Perfect for humanities classes. This example challenges students to observe and interview members of their community and determine the biggest local issue. They formulate practical solutions that they will then pitch to a panel of professional urban planners. Again, the three approaches in curriculum design. First, child or learner-centered approach. Second, subject-centered approach. And last, problem-centered approach. Thank you for listening.